Hi guys, this is Mama Sue, and I have got an easy earring for you today. This is, let me show you this. I ordered these cool little chains. They're called earring threads. Is that cool? It comes with it's got the little pointy end so that you can stick it in your ear, and then you've got this little place right here that has a little opening in it so that you can stick something on it. And this just dangles behind. It just dangles like that, like that, with your little pretty on it. Let me show you some that I've made. Let me put them on a cardboard so it'll be easier to show you. Hang on a second. It'll be a lot easier to show you. I'm going to put it through these little holes. If I can get it through those. I better do this manually. You know how I get it. Okay, there's one. Get the other one. Two. Now these cute little things, they hang on your ear and look adorable when they're hanging like that on your ear, because they go right through your ear, and then and just you. Let me pull it out. Boy, these are hard to show you. See how cute that is? And then it just hangs through your ear. Well, anyway, this is a very simple earring to make. I've got several little colors here. I think this will be easy to show you this way. Let me turn my hand over so you can see. Oh yeah, they're there. And then the little piece hangs in the back of them, like that. Here's one in blue. Let me get this one out. Now, I didn't pay a whole lot for these. I paid $6.99 for 20 pieces on eBay. And there's the blue. Very cute. And here's kind of a pink color. Well, it is pink. It's just really a light pink. But it looks really pretty on. See there? Really, really cute. They are very cute. So that's what I got for you today. So all you're going to need for this is you need one of these needles that has a little ball on the tip. See there? One of the needles with a little ball on the tip. One of these special little earring threads. $6.99 for 20 of them, or 10 sets. And then you need one of these little crystals. You pick out the crystals you like. These over here I made for my granddaughter. I made 2 sets. I gave one to my oldest granddaughter, and then I gave one to my youngest granddaughter, which is this one. She's let me use them to do the show. And then here's the ones I picked out for myself, kind of a brown color crystal. And then I've got the red like them. And then I got this sparkly blue color. It's got little shimmery. So let's get started. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your crystals on your little balls, like so. I'm going to sit that one down here. I'm going to get them all set up real quick. just like that. I'll get the red one. See there. Other red one. Now I'm going to get the last one. This is a really fast earring to make too, so it's really cool. But you know what? At $6.99, and you get 10 sets, you can make a lot of money with those. Because these are like all in there right now. But you can make a pretty good money. Just hit the low, when you go on eBay, hit the lowest number. Put it down where you want to, where it says best match or something like that. Just click that and go to the cheapest shipping and money, and it'll bring you to the $6.99 ones. Now, there are different kinds. I don't know if these are real silver or not. I didn't even bother checking. I was just so excited to get them and try it out that, you know, it is what it is. Okay, here's the ones we're working with. My red, my brown. Look how cute those are. And there's my red. And there's my crazy looking blue. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to need our needle nose pliers. Our round nose pliers, our needle nose, and we're going to need our little clips. That's it. Basic tools for jewelry making. That's all you need. Now, what I like to do, I like to make this easy on myself because I want that wire to be as close to this crystal as it can be. So what I'll do is I'm just going to stick right to the tip because I want that hole as small as I can get it on this. Now I'm going to wind this around my, like that. And then I'm just going to start turning my pliers instead, and then just bringing this back down till I get it right where I want it. See, now it's right where I want it. So now I'm going to wrap it around and around. 2 to 3 times is plenty. I normally go 2 on these. And there we go. Now we've got this little thing set up there. Now we want to clip off that extra wire. So I'm going to come down here as close as I can to the jewelry and cut that little wire off. And then I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to squash down that little edge to that wire with my needle nose pliers. I don't know where it is. One day I'm going to get my eyes fixed, and I'll be able to see right where those wires are. Okay, I think I squashed it down. Okay, now that one's ready to go. Now let's get the other one and match it to this one before we put it on the chain. Don't lose your extra pieces because that can get stuck in your foot real easy. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting it up a little higher than the crystal because I just want to wrap this around. And sometimes when you go to wrap some of these, some of them will break. That's why I like to come down low and do it low because I don't want it to break on me. Now I'm going to pull this back. Now it's ready to wind around and around. See there? Let me show you. Hope you can see that. Okay. Let me Oh, it's better if I do it right in the white. See how pretty that is? Now I'm going to wind it. Now, like I told you, I only need to go around. I go around 2 times. You can go around as many times as you want, but I like mine as close to the end of the wire as possible. So, and then I just kind of bend it a little bit to straighten it out. And there we go. Now I'm going to cut that edge off, and we'll have one pair of earrings almost done. Now I'm going to show you this with the other two also, just so that you really know what you're doing. Although I think we've done some of these earrings. I mean, we've done this part of an earring before, making little danglies. So it shouldn't be real new to you unless you're new to jewelry. Now that's ready. Now that I've got these 2 little pieces, I'm going to open this like I'm opening an ear wire. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to grab it right where the opening is, if you can see that. There it is. And then I'm just going to pull this just a little bit this way. And I'm going to stick my my little bead on there. Then I'm going to close it back up. And guess what? There is your first earring. Isn't that easy? Very cute. Okay, now that we got that one done, we're going to put the other one together. I figure that with me doing them in different colors, you'll at least get a chance to, one of them might show up better in my camera than others. So it'll give you an opportunity to see what I'm doing. Now when you pull this, always pull up, never out, because you'll weaken the wire and it'll break on you. It will break. And then we're going to just roll this right back where it was. Then our wire's safe. See there? So cool what you can do with these things. I just love these. And these are so lightweight on your ears. I could not believe how lightweight they were. Okay, we're going to switch over to the tan ones. And that is a pretty one too. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to grab it, not quite down, not quite down to the bottom. See how this is floating here? And see where my pliers are right there? All I'm going to do is roll it around. My pliers, just that much. And then I'm going to hang on to the crystal itself and start twisting it toward the crystal until it almost touches the crystal. Then I'm going to start winding this around twice. Wait, I put that down too far. There we go. 1 and 2. I'm going to straighten this up a little bit. Just like that. That's your little piece of art. I'm going to do the other one real quick. Since we're in this phase. Okay. Now see, I'm grabbing it right a little ways from the bottom. See? I've got that little space in between. I'm rolling it around like that. Now I'm going to start rolling. I'm hanging on tight here. And I'm going to start rolling it down, but I don't want to touch the crystal. I just want to get close to it. And then I'm going to wrap this around twice. Now that one's done too. Now let me straighten that up. And there we go. Now we got two made there. Now let's cut these strings off. Cut them little strings off. Here's the other one. Now I'm going to hang on to this and squash down that little wire. See that little, I hope you can see that little wire that's hanging on there. It's kind of hard to see. But I'm going to go around, just kind of circling it. Get that little wire down. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. I found it. If I can get it squashed down, that's another thing. Here it goes. I think I got it. Yes, I did. Okay, let me get this other one. I'm going to go in for new glasses pretty soon, and then I can probably do a lot better job for you. Okay, now I lost it. Oh, there. Okay, get my pliers back in there. Now I want to squash that wire down. I went the wrong way. There we go. I got it down. Okay, now I'm going to hook them on to their wires, and we will have another set done. And then we'll do our last set. Aren't those simple, though? They're simple. They're pretty. Look how pretty these are. They're adorable. That's the best word for them, is adorable. Now if I can pick up my wire, I can get these done. Okay, now I'm going to open up that. I'll go straight up, knot out, stick my earring on there, my little crystal, close her up, and squash it. And there is another earring. So cool. Now let me get my last one here. Well, let me get this one. Then we got one more set to do. But look how fast we did 2 sets. You could make so many of these so quick. And then if you want to, you could put just regular wires on and just make little crystal, little earrings that have crystals on them. I know a lot of older women like those smaller earrings. And quite a few younger women like them too. I've got one granddaughter that likes the longer earrings and one that likes the smaller ones. But then these, they both like these because these are like cool. Okay, here's our last pair. Let's get this done. We put our pliers right before the crystal. We bend it around like that. Then we're going to start twisting it, but don't come all the way down to the crystal. There's still a little space there. Now that space we're going to use to wind our wire around. There it is. And we're going to straighten it up. That's all there is to it. But this Sure makes for a lot of pretty earrings you can make with this. Right before, put your pliers, your round nose. I go right on the tip. I go around like this. Then I start bending my pliers. But I don't want to go all the way until I'm touching the crystal, because then I won't have room for my wire to wrap around. And there I go, wrapping my wire, and I am done with that one. Now I'm going to straighten it up a little and cut off these edges. Oops. See, I stuck the wire in with my earring, and I can't have that. Okay, got that one cut off. Now let's get this other one cut off. Now, you know, you could even put an extension on this if you wanted longer wires, and you could have them a lot longer just by extending from that circle. Now I'm going to squish these ends down by sticking my pliers right back into my round nose, right back into that hole. And then I'm just going to take my needle nose, and I'm just going to go around and squash the wire in. Oh, but don't do that. I just broke my wire. Broke my crystal. I squashed the crystal instead. See, I told you I got to get glasses. You can always do it with your hands too if you want to. I think I better until I get new glasses. And I cut off that extra little piece a little bit more. It was kind of a long one. Okay, now I can squash it down. But you see, if you don't see that people do have these little problems and they break their crystals and everything else, you're going to think, what's wrong with me when you do it? But everybody does it. Let me get this hooked on here. It's just practice. And now I'm pulling that up, sticking this on, and pulling it back down. Then I'm going to squash it. Look at this one. This one looks so cool. The red one always looks so cute. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me get another crystal, and we'll do that last one. Luckily, I still have them out. I see I've got lots of different crystals in here. But where are my red? Oh, they're my red ones. There we go. Now, I'm not going to crack it this time. I'm going to try not to be so hard on my crystals. Okay, I'm putting it on the wire like I did before. I'm going to grab my round nose, put it in that place a little bit further out from the crystal. See there? Now I'm going around the crystal, just like that. Now I'm going to hold on to the crystal and start twisting my pliers toward the crystal, but I don't want it to touch the crystal. I want it to stay back far enough that I can get my wire to go around. And I'm going there, and one more time, there. That should do it. I'm going to straighten up this circle, and then I'm going to cut off this edge here. And I'm going to flatten that little piece that's left over. Little piece right here. Get those pliers in there carefully. Now, if you make your the neck of your, if you leave a little bit of space in between here, a little bit more space than I do, you'll have an easier time doing that. But I just am real with these little ones. I like it to be as small as I can get it to go on these thin wires. I just think it looks cool. No, do not break this one too. Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm going to hook this on my, I didn't do a very good job with that one, but it's all right. It'll work. I am so picky. I don't like that. I'm going to do it again. If it doesn't look smooth enough, it's going to bother me. And then I'll end up doing it later anyway, so I might as well do it now. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that are the same way with these things. Okay, right here. Twist it around. Start turning your wire toward the crystal and bend this part down. And now you've got that winding room right there. A little bit of winding room. So you're going to wind this around 2 times. 1, 2. Well, how about that? It trimmed itself. So I told you sometimes these wires will crack on you. But that's all right because it already went around twice, so I don't have to deal with it. Oh, man. It even flattened down that little wire. Boy, I got lucky on that. Thank you, Lord. Okay, now I'm going to take the little hook. Boy, that was awesome. I wish they all did it just like that. I'm going straight up. Stick on my beautiful jewel and close it up. And there we go. Let me show you these things. There's the red with its little hangies. And there is my little brownie ones. And here's my little blues. Well, that don't look nice. Here, let's do it this way. There. Now you can see how they will look on your ear, kind of. And then here's the brown ones, if I can get a hold of them. These wires are really, really quite thin. I'll just sew them in there since they're called threads. Look at those. Oh, I love them. I love them. Let's get this other one. I'll just go up here. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? such an easy, very easy earring to make. I'm waiting for this camera to, I don't think it's going to show up. Well, how about I just sit them down here? I want you to see these things because they are so cute. I'm looking for something I can show you on. Oh. Or maybe you can see them on here. Can you see it on there? Actually, you can see them pretty good on there. See there? Aren't those cool? Look at the red ones. Oh no, here's the brownie ones. And then here's the reds. Put that right in the middle. See there? They're very cool. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. So God bless and keep you all safe, and I'll see you in the next video.